All right, thank you so much. I can't thank you enough. Our talented and modest host, who we adore the most, who deserves a cheerful toast. I can't thank you all enough for everybody's time. I hope you're ready for rhymes to make you feel happy or sublime. If you don't like rhymes, you will in due time. Hello, my name is Ed Poetastic, feeling fantastic. Please, the topic to join my rhyme, follow sublime. I got 10 poems, so it won't take too much time. The first poem is called The Meaning of Poetry. The meaning of poetry is the air we breathe, is the food we eat, is the blood hiding beneath, is the music to the beat. Poetry means more than that. It's beyond science and facts. It builds interconnections and it gives verbal satisfaction. It's the meat of the minds to keep our hearts aligned. It educates us all to stand true and tall. It's food for the soul that's more precious than gold. It's the pages that keeps on giving, or the essence keeps on transcending. Poetry can get you out of your shell. It's a spell if you can't tell. Poetry is really hard to explain as the blood passes through your veins. To me, poetry is everything in one. It's the pale moon and the shining sun. Thank you. This other one was a biography for my podcast episode with our wonderful Finn Bell. This is called The Loser King. I remember when I was a kid, I was so small. My mind was more blank than any wall. I remember when I wore goggles. Kids teased me saying you didn't look right. The light helped me see the childish fights. I remember kids called me Special Ed. I can make a guess, but only God knows why. It was my dawdling head. I sighed, wept, and cried. I remember reading comics, heroes basking in limelight, never get hurt from spite, hits, or lonely nights. I remember being a nerd, hearing the kids laugh like hyenas. My tears rained down slower than any slugs. I remember when I was bullied, punks beat me black and blue. I was only a kid. I didn't know what to say or what to do. I remember when I didn't know how to read. The books haunted me. I faked it. I didn't know how to see. I remember books perplexed me, worldly patterns I didn't understand. The confusion stung like bees. Only by virtue I thirst and demand. I remember getting bad grades. Teachers used to bite my ears off. They didn't know whether to scream or to scoff. I remember being slow. My mind was a turtle and everything was the hare. Nobody helped, shared, or cared. I remember being poor, scavenging like a little mouse. I watched other rodents scratch, nibble, and pounce. I remember when I didn't have any friends. The loneliness eats away at me, hoping someone could keep me company, please. I remember my life was so cold, body getting engulfed in a snowy hurricane, frozen solid from pale hopes, frigid dreams, and bitter pains. I remember having my mom, but never my dad. I used to blame myself if I did something more hurtful or bad. I remember wishing I wasn't born. I needed to escape from the misery, wishing I was a bug or the clear blue sea. I remember my first love. She never noticed me, not even my name. I used to run and hide away from the shame. I remember being a little loser. I used to condemn it, but I wear it with pride. Now I know the skies are bluer on the other side. Thank you. And the next one is first last. We're always behind in the back of our minds. We can't stay blind by the rushing tide. We're all winners. We're all beginners. We're not losers. We're not snoozers. We have unique skills. We can help or kill. We send chills or thrills. We the queens or kings of the hill. Don't be belittled by society. They don't understand variety. They don't understand who you are. You're a bright shining star. Please stop high, please stop having high expectations. Why not go on a stress-free vacation? Who are you trying to impress? Don't press for progress. You want to be like everyone else. You're a book on the globe bookshelf. Why can't you appreciate you? Maybe you need to change your view. Why must you outdo everyone? The moon isn't outdoing the sun. Everything isn't a competition. It's not a life grand definition. Maybe point the telescope within. Be your cheerleader and your friend. You don't live twice but once. Be a happy sage than an arrogant dunce. Thank you. And the last one is called Life Going Through Our Hands. or things going through our hands. Things that go through things that go downhill fast. Life, that's our plans. And gems growing through our hands. It's not our fault when reality goes halt. We try to make it work. Forcing something does hurt. We all want it to come true as a fist wind in the blue. Life doesn't work like that. It won't feel like a glove or a hat. Yet people try, and try before they sigh, cry, or die. Watch them cry storm within their delusional dorm. Something want it to be perfect. It's not. What do you expect? Life is not a script or a play. Every day it goes its own way. Please don't beat yourself up or sit there like a stump. You have to quickly adapt from the punches and slaps. Life is never ever easy. Hope I'm not sounding too cheesy. Life is rough and hard. Act, but be on your guard. Thank you. This other one is a spicy piece. This is called the Scarlet Oasis. Let me see here. This I'm sorry. That steamy clouds emit from the water as raw passion explode for an eternal love for each other. They leap scorching desires while igniting the texture of their flesh on fire. Deep breaths of moanings or groanings in the air, engulfing echoes of seductive affair, quickly losing their sense of place and time while grinding between their naked behinds. Lips melting on flesh harder than lava as their lust lock with lustful embrace, while everything is hot, scattered, and out of place. The burning stares between their eyes while coming closer, closer, closer to a blazing surprise. Their wet, hardened bodies trying to reach the solar lining while persistently combining. The blazing wind rushing throughout while a rampant volcano shouts. They dive deeper and deeper to put out their lustful flame, but their minds were consumed by a passion to unleash a new definition of satisfaction. The salty embers rain down their flesh while the jolts fuel their feisty mess. They dance non-stop to an instinctive tune while engulfing a blazing typhoon. The bodily melody of a sublime taboo, while the lustful flame quickly grew. The juices sprang through the air while they rained analytic and unaware. The lustful embers kindled their skin while they danced without frigid end. The waves of earthquakes shakes their wet bodies open while their souls transcend, quickly penetrating to subdue their inner raging beast while thrusting higher to a majestic release. Their bodies sending waves of earthquakes to keep their lustful desires awake. The thirsty mouths hunger for more while they keep banging on each other's doors. A bumping rhythm of blazing echoes where pleasure comes in billing crimson arrows. The roars are pleasurable scream while tasting the sweetness of each other's cream. The masses steam clear while their bodies are naked while fear. The orange spotlight draws near while their energy disappears. Thank you. The next one is called Page Not Found. Page not found. I said last night. Computer, you want to fight? I saved on a document. Then I clicked attach and sent. I don't want to write it again. The words need to end. I was brainstorming like mad. Posting opinions I add. My fingers dance on a keyboard. Very easy than writing on chalkboard. Now I have to write it over again. Where's my papers and pen? Why didn't I take accurate notes? My ideas do swim and float. No, I believe. No, 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 I think. Damn, my thesis start to shrink. Oh, I'm not a fan with stress. I can feel the punches in my chest. Breathe in and out. Be calm, don't shout. I have time. There's no need to pout. It should be about technology. Sorry, computer, no apologies. Why is it backwards and flawed? Hope I won't come out odd. My essay printed on paper. Hope it won't disappear into vapor. Sometimes tech is a godsend, but it's not. It makes our plans and minds full of knots. Technology can confuse our simple tasks. What task do I really need to ask? I finally done. That was fun. Time always seems to run. Wait, my peer's essay was saved, but accidentally sent it to Dave. Technology, look what you made me do. Now buffoon split in two. Thank you. And this other one's called Passing Fancy. It was a hot summer. You was a radiant flower. I was a young gunner. You had this power. I was struck by thunder. You talk for hours and hours. You laugh at my blunders. The next day, the events just towers. My depression just slumbers. Our days were sweet, never sour. We danced, our feet never shunter. The shadows always cower. You was my gazelle, and I was the hunter. The day was more vibrant and hotter. I felt stronger, better, and younger. Blackened attitude changed to flower. My regrets and worries buried under. I, the hero, and you, my superpower. No umbrella of hope from the showers. Our days started to get packed and buffer. You started giving me number after number after number. My heart quickly clumber, dumper, and shudder. My carefree memories of us I hunger. My days start to clunter, splunter, and shudder. I hope I didn't get dumber by being a sucker. My body feels like worn out rubber. My tears overflowed like melted salty butter. What happened to you? My mind carelessly wonders. Thank you. And this is a musical piece. This is called All My Love. All my love, 1,000 kisses from you isn't far too much. I just don't want to stop. Oh, my love, a million days in your arms is never too much. I just don't want to stop. Never too much, never too much, never too much. I love you, how deserts love the rain. You're my glue, the coat in the pouring pain. You're my screw, the boat that keeps me sane. You're my honeydew, the fish swim in the blue. You're my moon, the light in my pitch dark night. You're my balloon, you take me to better heights. You're my lagoon, you're the wind for my kite. You're my cocoon, you're the shield of my spite. You're my cartoon, you're my joyful ray of insight. How can I love you more? I can't count the ways. You furrow my bloody core. You set my darkness ablaze. You are what I live for. You're the nouns of my essays. You're the gift I can't ignore. You're the sun for my days. You're everything that I adore. The swan of my ballet. You're everything than a chore. You are something I can't paraphrase. You are nevermore, but for the more. I can go on and on, but what more can I say? I'm here if you want to listen to more. Thank you. The other one is Ain't There a Mermaid, aka Ben Bell's favorite poem of mine. I sail the most furious tides, anything for a mermaid. Oh, anything for a mermaid. I skin the most ugliest hides, anything for a mermaid. I even swim to the other side, anything for a mermaid. Oh, anything for a mermaid. Riches and love I can provide, anything for a mermaid. I slay a monster 12 feet wide. Anything for a mermaid. Oh, anything for a mermaid. I don't really care. I almost died. Anything for a mermaid. I even tossed away my pride. Anything for a mermaid. Oh, anything for a mermaid. I even take salt in my eyes. Anything for a mermaid. I even take everything in stride. Anything for a mermaid. Oh, anything for a mermaid. I even fight with both hands tied. Anything for a mermaid. I even live with my heart dried. Anything for a mermaid. Oh, anything for a mermaid. I even get on the walls rides. Anything for a mermaid. I even climb a steep landslide. Anything for a mermaid. Oh, anything for a mermaid. I even took her as my bride. Mermaid, where did you go? Oh, mermaid, where did you go? I said I love her, yet she didn't reply. Oh, where, oh, where, oh, where, oh, where, oh, where, mermaid, where did you go? Thank you. And my last piece is The End is the End. This is a prose poem. You don't want it to end, then don't let it end, my friend, because I need to tell you again to make it a trend in order for you to comprehend. But it's not finishing who, where, how, and when, which is floating in order to either transcend or descend, which can be solved by a bad pen. But let's not play pretend or play a game of it depends, because the end isn't the end by no means of defense. But let the conclusion extend to a mediocre blend whoever I can recommend, so I won't offend to attend of the events of beginning, middle, and end. But again, it's pen if you need to befriend, but I can't ramble on over again. But I need to commend that a conclusion isn't necessarily the end. But let's defend that the end isn't the end. Thank you so very much.